Welcome to Joe's Dojo, populated by Joes.
Yay!
Yeah, I know. This is what we do here. Let's see. Exciting news for tomorrow. If you didn't get the email or other thing, I am doing a, what is it? I'm working out outside. So if people email, text, or talk to me, they can be invited to that. It's going to be a small crew so that we don't break any rules. But I'm going to do a class at 5 and a class at 6. And if you don't know where the prairie path is, then you should probably talk to me. That's fine. We're going to play with our weapons out there. It's going to be Weapons Wednesday, except for it's outside. So that if you drop a weapon, no big deal. If you are doing a good thing, you're staying far enough away from another person. So like if this guy was this close outside, that'd be bad. We're not even just go this close. We're going to actually go like this close to the next person. So if you do drop a weapon, you don't talk to each other by, you know, getting all gross. But it's my example of how to try to get back to some version of what I like to do, which is real person teaching. That way I could adjust and help and fix and see people and interact, and I see their faces so I know if they're liking it or if they're getting the picture. Or if I say, get your stance lower, Joey. See, he did a terrible job. If he was just on the other side of the screen and I couldn't see him, I would be like, huh. Now, the cool thing about, you know, the 6-foot space is if I have a coach staff and they don't, I'm like, hey man, put your legs bent. Bend your legs. I'm keeping my distance. Move that other foot apart more. Move your foot. Good. Keep it at you, sir. Good. See, now he's got it. This is me with my 6 feet pole.
6 foot pole.
6 foot pole, because I'm 5'10", so that makes sense. It's about right. I'm not actually going to do that, but it's a pretty good joke. Excuse me, giant stick of greatness. Okay. Next up, Kyotsuke. Ready. Good. Arm circles. Oh, I missed.
Yay!
He's getting better at this game.
Yay.
He has dodged his first arm circle attack of his life.
That's
Backward arm circles. He just dodged the second one.
Yay!
Yeah. Arm circles! No, that's okay. I mean, invisible hugs.
And a circle.
That wasn't an Ippon Nukite. That was just a regular old Nukite. We're going to go over some of her punches today so you guys have better terminology knowledge. Hopefully my mom finds us so that because she loves the Japanese stuff. Good. Twist. Always start slow with the twist, because if you have like a sore spot in your back and you twist, you go, ah! You want to go nice and easy and make it harder as you go. So side to side, super easy. Good. Now go side to side, super easy. Do, 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 do. Hey, somebody already said something. Joey, go check it out.
Already?
I think. It looks like words attached to the screen. Is it words?
It is.
What
sort
is
of.
it?
It's
Hip circles.
Marini Johnson. I think that's what that says.
Marianne?
Marianne Johnson.
Yeah, that's Alex's grandma.
Oh.
Reverse hip circles. So instead of my mom, it's Carrie's mom. Still pretty cool. Get back to your hip circles, Joey.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to warm up, people. Warm up.
The people.
Get your bodies moving. Let your bodies grooving. Knee circles. Hello, Marianne. Woo!
Yay!
Good. Knee circles the other direction. Good. That's what? Okay, you're doing it right. I was looking in the mirror and it just looked like you're just going. Good. Take your foot, tap, tap. Shake your wrist, tap, tap. Shake your wrist, tap, 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 tap. Shake, 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 tap, 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 shake, shake, tap, tap, shake, 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 tap, tap, switch. Roll, roll, roll your wrist violently in a circle. If you listen to hardcore rap, that is just adorable. Good. Now, when you go here, I bring my leg out, I bend both my knees, and I lean on them, which makes it so my spine is kind of in a forward arc. Ooh, somebody's trying to get into our video. That's probably Dia. Hey, look, it's Dia.
Yay.
Let's let her in. You're always welcome here. Do 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 Dia. Do 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 Dia. Ooh. So, lean in here, up and down with your head.
Yes, sir.
That's what I call it.
Yay!
See, that looks like Dia. Good.
So the
Good.
person.
Good. No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, not there yet. Do, 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 do. Around in a circle.
Maybe, sir.
I don't know, sir. Backwards around in the other circle.
Possibly.
Good. Now let's take our hands on our knees and we're going to push one shoulder forward and the other one, just let's go relax. So you're alternating, pushing. This is kind of a nice shoulder roll thing. Good. Then shita, kneel down. Then scoot your foot out in front. City uppies. And ichi. Knee. No fun unless you're punching. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Kyu. Ju. Juichi. Juni. Jusan. Jushi. Jugo. Juroku. Jushichi. Juhachi.
Whoa.
Jukyu. Niju. Make it work. Push downs. Right? Yeah, so first thing you do is you go here, you lean, and then you go up, and then down. No, that's too much. Okay, just do push-ups then. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, ha 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 ha, chichi, hachi, kyu, ju, ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, chichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Simple, simple. Well, I think you got another comment over there, Joey. You didn't even see it. Yeah.
Somewhat. Okay.
Hi, Joe's Dojo. Hello.
Hello, person.
Good. Now, level the legs. Make sure you got your face structure very structured. You start off nice and easy. Remember, my version of easy, Joey, isn't yours. You know how I know that? Good. So when you're like, good. His version's right about here. My version of easy is, that's not the same, is it? Not the same, is it? No, it is not. So, ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku. Hey, it should take me longer than you, right?
No,
Because I gotta go all the way up and I have to go up further.
that's true.
Shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Switch. If you notice, I'm intentionally putting this arm out in front and this one back, which is not how I normally fight. This is so I have more arm on my leg. If I have my hand down like this, then this hand is a little bit lower, it might block my flow. Don't block Joe flow. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Turn face the office? Oh, you guys don't have an office? Good, just sideways. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Turn face the other way in the world. Ichi. Keep your toes pointing sideways. Ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. Good. Backwards like. Let's go ahead. Look over your shoulder that you're kicking on that same side. So down, ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi. Wait, is another person trying to join us?
Whoa.
I like it.
The world's getting cool.
Sensei Dave's joining us. It's good. He said he would after he ate food. She, some other number, And Q.
Well,
Good.
Q.
Other leg.
Oh, sure.
Ichi.
G.
Ni. San.
John.
Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hashi. Q. Ju. Let me unmute Sensei Dave because he's my guy. I like to have talk while I talk. It'll open up in a second, Sensei. Good. And arm circles. Ah, I couldn't get him again. Good. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, skip a few. 99, 100, 200, 300, 400. We're doing so many of these. 500, 700, 900, 2,000. Everybody do these until you fall down. Keep going even more. Couple more. 1, 2. Let's go high. Finally got him. Arm circles. All right, good. Didn't get him. And 5. 5 jumping jacks. Not bad, right?
5,000?
5's enough.
That's good enough.
I only got up to 2,000. I don't know what you got up to. I'm a little faster than you. There's another 2,000. Makes up to 4,000. I'm winning in my book.
Yeah, good for you.
Okay. Boop, boop. Zooming in a step. So, let me think for a second. Dia, I don't know if you heard. I know Sensei Dave knows. I don't know if Farrah knows. But we're going outside tomorrow. We're going to try it. We're going to stay 10 feet away from each other at least. And we're going to work out with weapons. It's going to be fun. If you can make it, go for it.
Yeah.
Can't make it, don't. I'll still be here on Thursday.
Yay.
What's that, Dia?
Idea.
You talking to me?
Idea.
Give us weapons or
Sure.
what to do them?
Yeah, I got Lysol wipes and I got weapons.
All we need.
You've got about 7 different weapons. You can bring all of them and use whatever one you want. Or you can use our bow staffs that Sensei Dave's making. Okay. Good. Breathe in. Okay. So, we got all high-ranking cool people today. Minus Farrah, if she's still hanging out with us. She's not as high rank as Joey is yet, but, you know, one step at a time. We're going to go over self-defense, circular self-defense, the hard stuff. I say hard, it's not difficult, it's complicated. So it's not, anybody can do it, you got to go over the motions to get it right. And when you get the motions right, it works like magic. It's like, hey, Joey, punch me. Ah! I did it wrong. Worst move you can do in self-defense is to
Not move.
not move. Punch me again.
Yeah. Oh.
I moved forward. What happened?
You just rammed right into the
I got hit, but I got hit less damaging, right?
Yeah.
Punch me again. Punch me again. Punch me again. Punch me again. Ah! So moving is better. Then say to yourself, punch me again.
Hello, sir.
Punch me, Joey. Aha! I got him back.
Oh.
Okay, so standing still, you get hit still. You move, you may not get hit. You might still get hit, but the chance is in your favor that you have a chance to get out of there. So, basic movement, step, 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 and that's what happens when I do my dance class with my wife. You go step, 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 step. Now, if you look at my body weight, this body weight is still on this leg. Body weight still on this leg. Now, the body weight goes with the leg. So, most of the time in self-defense, we want to go with our body weight. That's why we're moving our leg. We don't usually go here and then stay here. We usually go here, whoosh, so that they run through. It's kind of like easiest way to get hit by a car. Do you know the easiest way to get hit by a car?
Walk right into it when the car's coming.
Yeah, you stand in the middle of the road. You're like, I've stood in this road before. Nothing bad's ever happened to me. It's because it wasn't busy. Car coming at you. Get out of the road. Car goes by. You learn quicker by not getting hit. Everybody says it happens. You learn faster by getting hit, right? Not if you're dead. Okay. So move your body with you when you step, which means this knee and this knee are going to end in a bent position. If I go one side, this is all the body weight now. If I leave this one bent, this is where the body weight stays. If I go both knees bent, then I could equalize my body weight. What? Why would I want to care about my body weight so much, Joey? I obviously have been having my Corona extra pounds, so.
Your body weight, like,
Because I want to hurt people more.
yeah.
This is karate after all, so if I use my body weight to hurt people, it hurts more than just my big old muscly arms, right? Muscle arm punch! It hurt fine, right? Body punch. Using my body weight would hurt more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are agreeing on that. If I use my body weight, I'm more successful. If they use my body weight, they're more successful. That's how jiu-jitsu does it. Like, hey guy, you lay a lot. Flip! Enjoy the ground. Gravity hurts more for big people, right?
That's true.
Like this guy, he falls down, he's like, whee! He bounces. I fall down, I don't bounce that much. I bounce a lighter weight equals not as painful. Weird. Excuse me, guy. Gave him an earring. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so, sidestep. Boom! What do we do when we're moving? We use our hands too. We secure our advantage, which is not being there, and we start blocking them to not be where we are. We're like, hey, you stay here, me go there. So, opposing forces. They stay, I don't. Woo! This little slappy arm, bam, is the essence of all our good self-defense, I believe. You just move across your body. Straight line would imply the fastest way to get from point A to point B is to go right through the center line, right through the middle. So if my hands are up, I don't go to push. I go from there to there. Boom. Straight line theory. Boom. Do you know if that's the most powerful way to move? No, actually, circle theory is a little bit meaner. It's actually more powerful to go in a circle than it is to go in a straight line. Do you know that? That's right. Round kick, you turn your circle-y motion with your hips. It hurts a lot.
So round kick would be one of the strongest kicks.
It is. There's only like 5 basic kicks. All the other ones are really cool variations. So the strongest kick of them all, you know what it is?
Tornado kick?
No, it's a back kick.
How is that strong?
It's weird, but every time you pick up your leg, you're practicing a back kick. All you gotta do is lean. Every step you make is a back kick. It's very simple. That's why a back kick is powerful. Now, it's not the easiest kick to hit somebody with. Like, hey man, push, then you come running at me, then you stab them with your foot. Back kicks are powerful. They're not easy to get. Front kicks, boom, are fast. Side kick, boom, is right in the middle. It's strong and fast-ish. Okay, back to self-defense. Best self-defense, don't be there, as Mr. Miyagi would say. You don't be there, you don't get in a fight. You hide in your house and nobody's there, you're safe. You have yourself in the middle of a crowd, no longer safe times 10. Not only can they sneeze on you, you can hit you from any direction. So, you keep your focus on the dangerous thing. So if Joey's my dangerous thing,
I'm dangerous thing.
hey dangerous thing, what's going on?
She'll punch you now.
Hey man, I'm not looking to fight you right now. I'm just trying to show an example of I'm keeping my focus on this thing, and I'm keeping myself distant. What's the safest distance for me, Joey?
6 feet away?
No, don't be there. That's the safest distance is not be next to bad guy. Next safest distance is an arm's length and a half. Now that's not safest for having somebody sneeze on you, it's the safest for having them punch you. So if we're this far away, he can't defend himself because I'm taller than him and he's not paying attention. He's got his hands down, bam! I could hit him faster than he could block. Bam! Right? Arm's length and a half. Now if I'm closer, get a little closer.
Yeah.
If I'm closer, do you know who wins this fight? Who wins this fight, Dia?
I know.
This is a very simple concept. Who wins a fight if they're this close?
Nobody?
Whoever hits first. That's it. Whoever gets there first wins. You can't defend there. It's too close. So if I'm this close, this is safe. If I'm this close, is it safer or more dangerous?
Safe.
More dangerous, because then they have momentum. Momentum's a terrifying force when somebody's coming at you full force. Ah! And they're going in and they're hitting you.
Except you could just move out of the way.
Moving out of the way is a good idea, but go ahead, stand right here. We're square away. That's arm's length and a half, right? Here's my arm's length. That's double arm's length, right? Okay. So from here, go ahead, stand there. I'm going to run at you. You're going to move out of the way.
Oh, he's got it.
Okay. So, example has been presented to Joey. Joey, what are the results? You turned and ran, and you get punched in the back of the head, right? So was it safer to be two distance?
No.
So from here, you're still turning your body and getting hit, unlike a karate person. Come on back over here. Let's go over what he should be doing like the rest of it. You slap your hand. Holy smokes, did that hurt your hand or did it hurt your body?
Both.
Okay, how's this part of you?
Fun.
Untouched. Good, do it again.
Ow.
Great. What hurts more, a punch to the face or a punch to the hand?
Punch to the face.
Okay, good. Stand over here so I can punch you in the face. Move your hand. Slap it all the way. You ain't no rookie, right? Slap the hand, right? Boom. You thought I was going to punch you in the face again. No, I think you should be more aware. Okay, so concept of self-defense would imply distance is sometimes your friend and sometimes your enemy. What's the safest distance again?
To not be there at all.
Not be there. Good. What's the next safest distance?
An arm's length and a half.
Whose arm's length and a half?
Your enemies.
Your enemy's arm's length and a half. Because you're the person that's waiting for them to make the mistake anyways. So if Joey's going to be making a mistake and trying to punch me,
I make
wham!
Oh no.
He moved his hand up and he balled up in a fist, so I hit him. Go ahead, do it again.
I make mistakes. He moved down.
Poke him in the eyeball. If I'm so much higher level than him, I could destroy him without having to hurt him very bad, right? Go ahead, punch me really hard. Right? I just misdirected you and hit you in the face without hurting you, right? Like if my son's throwing a temper tantrum, I'm not using my black belt meanest move, I'm using my black belt brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I grab him, I go, nope. I push him around, I put him on the ground, I go, whoo! I go, hey kid, stop being a meanie.
Oh.
Right? I don't start poking him in the eyes, you know. I don't start grabbing his groin and tearing out anything, right?
Extraordinarily bad.
Yeah, I would no longer have a good kid anymore because he's broken.
He's dead.
Now, if he'd learned a lesson to don't hit your black belt dad, that'd be a good day for him, right? Good. That being said, that hasn't happened in a long time because I probably did that when he was 4 and he remembers everything from 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's his favorite thing. Back when I was 4, Dad, I used to do this thing. I remember. It was last week. Yeah. Okay. So, bam, slap hand. Now, recently I got taught your cover for a round block is right by your elbow. It's not behind your elbow, it's by your elbow. So your second hand could already get there. So when you're learning a round block for the first time, a lot of times you just think about slappy, slappy. And people do this. I'm gonna block it all. Now here's the downside. If you didn't get it with the first block, you will never get it with the second one. So if you punch slow motion, so I can show them the example, I go, huh. You punch here, by the way. So if I push the first one, and I go, huh? And the second one goes there, I don't have a second chance. Now a good round block, you punch, I go, huh. The second one got it. Joey felt the difference. Go ahead, do it again. So I go, the first one missed, right? Now punch again. Both of them blocked, right? Now punch again. I can't even do it wrong. Sorry. Go ahead, punch again. I missed. I hit him with this elbow point. That was like an impy-uki. Don't tell everybody that's a real block.
Whoa.
Good. So, block cover. Even a round block has a cover. You just take that hand and, oh, woo. The best martial artists look like they're not doing any work. They're like, hi, room. That's my round block. I'm just chopping your wrist off. I'm a really good one was smack with this palm heel, chop with this shudo. Round block. Bam! So if Joe's punched me again, I go, ah! And he's like, oh! Right? Shote shuto. But the cover is that little hidden part that people forget about. Wham! Wham! Again, wham, bam. Whoop, whoop. Again, wham, bam. Remember, this is the advanced class right now, so this is important concepts to be able to repeat. So when I put you, Dia, in front of somebody, I'm like, hey, Dia, show them how to do a round block. I'm not gonna hope to see you go, hey, guy, that's a round block. Get it down. I'm like, hey, Sensei made a big deal about this, then 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 and then it finally gets together. You put all the pieces together, then they start working. Now I just dropped down. Ideally, you're going away. So I'm going away plus block. It's a lot more movement than it looks. So I'm trying to micromanage my body parts. This is repetitive motion. This is how you get it good. Slap, chop, Now the nice thing about a round block is you can chamber your other hand in the middle of it. So you go 1, 2. Boom! So, a lot of times you really want to get to punching, right? So go ahead, punch me in the face. Bam! Right? Punch me twice this time. That's why the second hand has a chance too, right? So if I stood in front of him, punch me 3 times. Oh man, now I'm block fighting. That's no good. Punch me 3 times. Where did I go? Where did I go, Joey?
That way.
So that your second punch stunk, right? Your third punch was already jammed, correct? So if you go punch 1, and I go, oh man, I didn't block it perfectly, did I? Bam, bam, bam. Everybody's like, yeah, nobody just punches once, Sensei. They always punch more than once.
That's not true.
So, yeah, they do. And in theory, they go, ah, and they just start piling on you, right? Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, like that. Only a really good boxer goes jab, hook, uppercut, and starts moving weird angles, right? If you do that to me, go ahead, jab, hook. Your jab is your left hand today. Jab, bam, bam. I don't hang out in the zone that you want me to be. Bam! I get him with a cocoa. Let me double check if this comment was cool. Good. Ooh, Donna. Good. Ooh, Clinton. Good.
Human being.
Ooh, Sheila. Cool. Ooh, hopefully Marcelo's watching with us. Good. I haven't had Marcelo in class in a while. That'd be cool. So, back to hands up. Bam! Now from here, I don't have to grab them, but I like to. Now that's in this hand. It's in this C shape. So I've grabbed the top of their wrist and I've grabbed it down into my hip and I pulled them in so the punch hits them even harder. And I turned my body weight to amplify this cross. Now when I turn back, bam! And with the cocoa, now from here, I'm locked into my left leg and I go, bam! Hit him with a tate. That tate should feel like a kind of an uppercut, doesn't it? You're like, ugh! But I'm stabbing it forward. Locking this hand in vertical position. What do I do with my other hand, Joey? Chamber. Good. Hands up. This is a good start and end of all of your defenses, is this thing. Because if Joey punches me, and he punched me again because sometimes that wasn't enough. Bam! I keep making options based off my hands are ready. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now another hard part is this. Both knees should be a little bit bent. You should be ready to go. So you can do capoeira if you needed to. You know what capoeira is yet? We'll have to watch a movie about it later. Ooh, Sensei went outside. Cool. Aha! It is nice enough, I guess. Good. So, side step, Mwashiuki. Whoosh, whoosh, grab, Seikenzuki, Kokozuki, Tatezuki. Hands back up. Other way. Mwashiuki, Seikenzuki, Kokozuki, Tatezuki. Now, do them in a row. If you don't know them well, just do what you get. So go again. Start letting out a little bit of crazy in there. Sensei Dave's going on fire. I love it. I always like to tell him that your hands are your best weapon right now because your knees are bad. It's a very scientific thing. If these have surgery, these don't yet. So, gotta really go with your hands in. Get a little crazy on it. You didn't look crazy enough. Sorry, Joey. So, number 2. Let's see. Small history lesson. These circular self-defenses were developed by Ken Knutson. Ken Knutson is he's not the most famous martial artist, but he was very important to our dojo because he's in our lineage as one of our karate dads. Karate grandpa, karate great-grandpa type thing. He saw really hard training from really hard schools. He was a person that had a lot of anxieties and he had some bad situations, so he went to the meanest, ugliest looking school and learned it from them. You know why?
Why?
Because he wanted to get really good really fast. So he put himself in a little bit more danger than he was comfortable. He put himself in a little bit more hard places than he was comfortable. And you know what he did later? Taught it to everybody he knew. You know, he opened up his school and he started making money teaching karate. So he opened up another 6 schools and he had like 8 schools at some point. It was a circle system of self-defense. Now, what did he do when he was trying to teach people faster?
Sold all the schools only.
Same thing that the ancient masters did. He made up katas. Katas are literally how you teach the next generation the stuff that I already know. So if I want you to get really good at, let's say, blocking with a reverse punch. I want you to get really good at low block and reverse punch. I put it in a kata, right?
Joe's got him.
Joe's got it. It's just this. It goes bam, bam. That's all you get. Bam, bam. Right? That's all you get today. It's Joe's kata. It's low block reverse punch. That's how you teach the next generation. Well, Ken Knutson was very specific. He lived in Chicagoland. Fights actually happened. He didn't want to have just the basic, boring, regular old karate out of a book. Because karate out of a book has less emotional content. If you have no emotional content, you're not practicing hard. Does that make sense? So if you're not invested into what you're doing, it doesn't matter. So you have to pretend. You have to act. You have to be crazy. Now, these ones were taught at a seminar to another guy, and then Sensei Steve picked them up. So he picked them up second generation from Ken Knutson. Now, that meant they got a little bit weird, right? Because when you learn something, you copy it. You learn something from somebody else, you copy that, and somebody else teaches you something else. It gets a little telephony. Then Dan Nichols is like, hey, you know what? This is what he meant. So he showed me how to do it a little meaner. So your idea on these things were, like we already said, distance. Intensity is not one of the words we used yet, right? Intensity, as Senpai Chris likes to say. Intensity! You go from 0 to 10 on a scale of ouch really fast and very impressively. Like, hey man, I'm a nice, normal, happy guy. That's... Now the block is nice, but the punch is mean. Intensity raised. Okay. Now the other thing that the first 8 of them do is work on every different direction you can go. The end goal of these things is to be so good at movement that they just accidentally happen. Somebody punches you, you accidentally do something. Somebody punches you, you accidentally do something. Right? Punch me. Right? I had a tear in there and I had a double punch. I don't do those often. But my body just said that was what I needed for the moment. It also showed I have decent control, right? Because his face is still aligned the way it was supposed to. I know. He's got all of his teeth still. He had braces off. He likes his teeth.
Teeth.
Okay. So, number 2. You're going to take a step back and push down. That's as if they're coming at you. Maybe you weren't ready for it. Ugh! Now, the traditional way is kind of like this. You just kind of squish. I've modified it a little bit to have like a V and a squish. Why? So I like grabbing.
Yeah.
So if I have a chance to grab, I'm not going to let this guy go yet. So I push down, eye gouge, kick. What's the last move?
Elbow.
Smelbo, bam!
Smell the bone.
It's the wrong hand that you just did though.
Oh.
It matches your leg. So this one's right-handed. They punch with right hand, I block. Right hand's on top, right hand's in eye, right kick's in groin, right elbow's in face.
So this
Lot side dominant.
left side basically don't do anything.
Left side kept you alive. Don't be mean to it. So squish, squash, kick, and gun. I don't know. And up. Always end with your hands up. It's useful in case they hit you again. What if their eye gouging made them blind and ragey? Now they're swinging big fists and you just have your hands with, ugh! Oops, sorry, I didn't remember you like to punch me a lot. So now the other side, so lefty, I'm going to go squish down, poke. This one's my grabbing hand, so I'm not going to let him go. Kick, bam. The hardest part about this one is what you do in between the moves. Because I like to call this one out like I used to do in cheerleading. It was like 1 and 2 and. Sorry, in cheerleading we do ands instead of just 1 through 8. So 1 and. Because I want that to be a flick. I want to. So I'm misdirecting. I have that little bit of a tense here. So I go. And that tension allows you to push into the eyes. If you only went here, you have a backward motion, right? You go. And you bounce off this side. And then kick. Now you have to do something. If this end is still in their eye when you kick, your elbow's not going to do much, right? So I go, poke. That's not good. So you go 1 and 2. I pull my hand back out of their eye socket while I'm kicking them. I go 1 and 2 and. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Good enough. Now I used to teach you where you grab onto the arm at that part. So I go here 1 and 2 and a half 4. I know I modify things too. So 1 and 2 and. More flowy. Let's do a little more. You go. You gotta get that twist, turn, pull, push thing going on. Anytime I push with this thing, my body's twisted with it, right? My whole body gets to be engaged in this thing. You should, if you have a belt on, it'd be slapping you. Hey, I'm doing a lot of work here, hips. Good. Yeah, you got to get a giant belt like mine here. That's the original belt high five. Okay, number 3. If you were getting there and you're trying to take a person out nice and happily, kick them in the groin, right? Everybody knows kick to the groin still works. That's why I taught in every single karate school in the world. You go here, bam! Now you just got punched in the face. Is that good?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
It's good to get punched in the face.
For that person.
You did it wrong then. I don't want to get punched in the face. I want to block my head. Here's your flow. Whoo! You just kind of go up with it. My hands are here. I just go halfway up. So I'm already here. I let them slide and push. End zone is it's over my head. So if they're punching me here or they're punching me here, I don't care. I want to clear that center line and lift. Now this leg goes with, so wham! It's a really sneaky way of getting a kick to the groin. Because they're like, oh, I'm punching you, guy. No, you're punching the sky. Bam! And I kick you in the groin, right? So you go here, bam! Now if that's not enough, which it isn't, you go, boom. This is what I teach. I go here from my right hand to my forehead, left hand out. Both of them turn. Let's see, that'd be counterclockwise. That'd be counterclockwise. I have a digital clock that didn't help. They both turn counterclockwise. So I go here, X, with the kick. This one grabs towards my face. It just happens to grab their arm first. This one grabs towards their face. It just happens to grab their elbow first. And then you drive them down. I like to think about this as chopping them in half with a big samurai sword. Hold there, hold there. So if I went here and I did X block, my X block would have it so I was here, right hand on the inside, I'd turn both and I'd go, wow! That just happens to be their arm that's twisted. Kick them in the face, smash the back of their head so they fall asleep on your leg. This leg's in front, they fall asleep, they go, right? You already did mean things to them. So, bam, bam, kick, and run. Good, again. Kick, pull, kick, smash. You do that same count as this one too. 1 and 2 and. Because I want to continue my energy. So even here, I'm kicking, boom. I let my body whip into that pain. Sorry, hand, chamber. Right, Joey? Floppy chamber?
No, sir.
Oh, yeah. So here. Ah! I missed the kick.
Oh.
Boom! I love that part. Wham! It just knockout. No, knockout. Bam! Good. Next up, whatever comes after 3.
4.
Oh, 4. That makes sense. Good. Number 4. Same thing as number 1, except for going the other way. That's it. Just move the other way. So slap, chop. Tuck that elbow in a little bit. Bam. Your goal is to block this part of your body, not this part of your body.
Not this.
So I don't go, I go, whoop, whoop. Now they're hitting here. I don't care about there. I'm going to hurt them for trying. Right? You try to punch me, you get hurt. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Who punched who first?
Them.
Bad guy. Bad guy attacked, you defend it, you win, you walk away, you call the cops, you said the guy tried to hurt me, I hurt him more, I got away, that's why I'm calling you. This guy's bad, you should probably go check him out. Good, so push, wave, hi, push, wave. This is one of my favorites, because I go from here, I was like, oh, happy day, not today. One of the most effective moves ever, eye gouge. You know why it's effective?
Why?
Because they can't see afterwards. Even if you just poke them in the eye a little bit. You ever get poked in the eye just a little bit? Maybe like a pillow fight, you get the pillow scrapes your eye a little bit, and you're like, ah! It starts tearing up, you can't see anymore. Good or bad?
Bad.
Bad. So, pop! Now the way I do this one too is intentionally pulled back. I don't want to leave my fingers in their eye socket to have them break all my fingers as they turn their head. I go, huh? I don't do that, I go, pop! I go, ah! I gotcha! I gotcha! So you go round block, pop, punch, smash. Now it's not a squoosh, it's a smash. I turn I'm loading up here, and I turn boom. Think about that load too, because it's like, hey guy, that doesn't hurt. Whoa! Turn your body, wham, and they fall over. Right? Good, we don't like them, they gotta get hurt. Good, hands up. So sidestep with push. Whoosh. Bam, bam. And I'm tucking my thumb under, and I'm having my fingers curved. I think about feeding them this part of my hand. When you feed them this part of your bottom of your hand, bam, it goes right in. You feed them here, it gets in. Go, bah. Chamber hand all the way. I did it wrong, you can too. So from here, I'm going right on up. I might even bounce on their chest on the way into their throat. This is a little sneaky. Then this hand comes back. Wham! Good deal? Hands up.
Great deal.
For me, not him. Bad idea to punch this guy or that guy or use people. My trainees. Good. Hands up. This way now. Round block. Sword. Round block.
Sword.
And you go Nishiken, Hanuriken, Kamarauchi. Or Shote, whatever you care. Now, you could pull off their ear at that point, right? Mm-hmm. Have I been doing that recently? No, I've been smash. When you do that smash, you're hitting them in their, head? Hitting in the head, yeah? You're hitting them by their, hammer, anvil, inner ear, outer ear, the fluids in their ear. You're messing all that stuff up. Now, what happens if you have all this stuff over here messed up?
They can't do anymore.
They can't what anymore?
They can't hear on this side.
Oh, that'd be great if that's what I cared about. Okay, so the secret is you have two things in each, one thing in each ear, right? Mm-hmm. If you mess up this one, it's like taking out one leg. They start wobbling because their body doesn't know how to balance anymore. You ever had like your ears fill up with water when you're in a swimming pool and you can't get that little bubble out or whatever it is? Mm-hmm. It'll mess with you. If you have that stay in too long, you can get like almost sick feeling. And then you don't feel good. Now, if you smash somebody in the ear hard enough, they don't feel so good. You could even have a cupped hand. You could pop the ear, and they go, poop. Now, when they move, now what did you already do to this person? You blinded them. You made it so they can't talk very easily, and now you messed up their balance. Okay? That's called, what is that called? Wounding. Is that a kill? No, it's not. Even the throat punch, it could be if you only did that and you just rammed it as hard as you can, but it's usually they start coughing because they can't breathe so good. So you go here, round block, temporary blindness, can't breathe so good, makes their balance stink, stand up, hands up. Mean move or nice move?
Mean move.
Okay, karate's not so nice. Good reminder. Bam! So hopefully you don't have to use it. Bam! 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 Are you guys trying to escape here? I see Sharia's trying to show up in here, you know. I know you need your personal space. So good. Yeah, I know. I like him too. Round block.
Yay.
Eyes, throat, ear. Other hand, round block. Eyes, throat, ear. Now this one you can almost just have your hands kind of in this little halfway position the whole time because you're gonna go into the next part. Okay. This number.
Fifth.
Let's go to high five.
Oh,
Good, high five. Good, hands up.
Hands up.
Oh, not that way, not that way. Not that way, that way. So this one you take your 5 and you put it in an angle. You go, hey man, this is how I walk around. I don't know what they'd call that. What do they call what kind of block is this, sir?
I don't know.
It's called a hook block. You hook their hand.
The hand.
And they go, bam, and you kick them. So a hook block is a ridiculously kind of complicated block for no good reason. What it does is it misdirects them and it kind of causes them to stall. So you're stalling their hand. It doesn't block it permanently. It's a misdirection. You go here and you start moving into that other leg. You remember when I said all the body weight on one side? I don't want it on this one. I want most of the body weight on this leg. So I want to go here. This foot's starting to float. Wham! And I flick a kick to the groin or a kick to the stomach depending on how far away they are, depending on my angle, depending on my mobility, depending on my flexibility. All that's okay. So I go hook, block, kick. Wham! Wham! Well, what happens when you shote somebody in the ear again, Joey?
They lose hearing in one ear.
And
they start to get a little sick.
they get off balance. Boom! You mess with their balance. So you smash as you're falling. So if I went here, kick, smash, this hand's still hanging out here and likes it. Now I'm going to curl it up into my thumb is sticking out. So I go from here, grab it onto them so they're still close to me. I just squeeze and I push my big thumb knuckle on the top of my first little knuckle, middle size, pointer finger knuckle. It's that one right there. I push down, I let all my fingers align, and then I go wham! I either hit them in the jaw or in the orbital ridge of the eye socket. Depends on who they are. Then, I get ready for my grab and crunch. The grab and crunch is what?
Breaking the
A
arm.
good lunge. Oh, it's breaking the arm. He's right, I'm wrong. Sorry. Good. Off step, hook block, whoosh, bam! Smash, crunch, and lunge. So this hand's coming in, this hand's coming forward. I'm turning. Their arm, I'd be at like about wrist right here. Their elbow would be right about here, and I go wham! Now their elbow's over there. I go right through it, and they don't feel good anymore. Here, Joey, let me show them. I go hook block, I go kick, smash, crunch, and I go break the arm for lunge.
That guy.
You're going to have to learn how to trust your sensei at the right moments in the right parts of life. Good, hands up. Now we're going this way, we're blocking this way. So, step, block. Bam! What's the move again, Joey?
It's a shote.
Shote! I thought you did it better the second time. Shote, Oyubi, break. Break. Hands up again. So caught, what do we call a hook block?
Kagi.
Kagi, thanks, Sensei Dave. I knew it. He didn't. Yeah.
Yuki.
Kagi-uki, Mwashigiri, Shotezuki, Oyubizuki, break. There's another word for that too, but I haven't looked it up in a while. Good, hands up. Whew. Number 6. Just as easy as number 4, except for instead of going, no, let's just do it. Good. So side step, Mwashiyuki, turn body, shote to the ear. Just like we were doing on the number 4 at the end. Then hurricane to the throat, just like on number 4 at the middle. And then you're going to do a shote up angle, bam, to the groin. That's the hard part, is you have to learn how to keep it close to your body until right at the end. It's not just a,
Whoa.
that doesn't do as much as a lifted body. When you put your body weight, they cry. When you slap them, they laugh. I don't know, it's just meaner to make them cry. Good, so go this way again, round block. Now you're gonna go smash, throat, groin. Now you could tear there too. That's fair. They did bad things, they get hurt badly. Even if you didn't tear them all the way, you crunch and then you pull and that would hurt. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good. So it's not necessarily all the graphic novels that are doing bad things. You're, ow! Don't care who you are, that hurts. This way. Round block. Smash. Throat punch. Groin. Hands up. Whew. Number 6, complete. 6 is kind of easy when you've already done 4. It just changes the angle on the move, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. I think secretly the masters wanted to go like round block and they would probably go eyes, ear, throat, solar plexus, groin. Because they watch Miss Congeniality, right? You don't even watch Miss Congeniality. She said solar plexus, insect, nose, groin. Important. Important. Good. Hands up. Number 7. This one's kind of neat. Say you don't want to actually like go forward or go sideways. You could just turn. It's a very sneaky block. Go ahead, punch me. Yeah! I just moved. Sneak. So you punch. I go,
Yay!
sneak.
Aww.
Punch.
Oh, you're back there now.
Yeah, it's not the best move, but it's really good if you amplify it with one extra move called the shield. You take this hand and just cross your body that much. You go here to here. Now, this wouldn't work, right? If they punch you here, you just stop it right here. Now, if you're standing here, now they missed. So, you put the two of those together, you have your hands up, and you turn, and you forearm it. And then, bam! Woohoo! Freebie. So when they punch, you go, not me, bam!
No.
Now, if you're lucky, they are trying to hit you hard. So hit me really hard. Ah! Wham! So their body weight goes this way, you feed them the punch into their face. Right? Isn't it nice how I let you not get hit? You're welcome, as Maui says. You're welcome. Good, hands up. So, bam, bam. So close hand, close hand. Don't have your hand open on the block, sir. Blam, bam. Now here is where you're like, scoot, nagashiyuki, suryuto. You go, blam. It's kind of like Impy Show, except you're going a little bit further with your suryuto. You're doing your palm into their jaw. So you're going slappy hand, because their hand's still here. You blocked it and smacked them, but their arm is this big long log that you have to clear. You go, nope, yeah. And then that really lines your front leg up into a bam kick to the groin, right? So again, I already want to do it, so my body's trying to turn first. I go here, block, punch, misdirect, punch, kick him in the groin. Other side, block and punch. Overextend the back arm, twist this thingy down, bam, flick a kick to the groin, hands up. Good. Number 8. Because we're running out of time. I don't want to be late. I want to be 8. Okay, you were 8 once, right?
I was.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been 8 3 times already.
Whoa.
I've been 8, 18, and 28. I'm working on 38. I'll get there in a couple of years. Good. We don't have to do the math, Sensei. I get it. Good. Hands up. Number 8. So, number 8 is kind of the craziest one in my opinion. Because you just give them a front shoulder grab. You're just grabbing their shoulders. No big deal, right? You're like, hey, man. They start turning fine. Like, just grabble. I call it grabbling. Grabble. So what you do is you go, they start to punch you right here. You go, huh. Gotcha. Now from here, you pull them in as you knee them. Bam. Ah. Ah. I love this one because it's really crazy to go forward when they're punching you, right? We went over that earlier. It kind of hurts me if I miss, right? Go ahead, punch me. Ah, 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 ah. I feel a little bit crazy to do this one. I go, gotcha. Now, if they hit me, are they going to hit me as hard? No, because your arm isn't fully extended into me, right? Even a sucker puncher is going to go from here to here. If I get them when they're here, it doesn't hurt as much as when it's already here. Boom. So you go, grab, knee, elbow, tate. Other side, grab, rear knee, front elbow, rear tate. Make sure you're looking at the person you're hitting, not at me. You already got my approval. You just got to get it from yourself. So you go grab or grab. Ready? Grab. So whatever way you went, the other leg is the near. Knee, elbow. And I'm stepping into them. I'm getting extremely close, and then wham! Bam. Hands up. And ready. Okay. So we call that advanced, right? What belt is that up to? That could get you your green belt, right? Okay. That's kind of cool. Because you could do it like a green belt does it. You could do it like a purple belt does it. You could do it like a white belt does it. Yeah. You get to pick how difficult you worked it, right? Mm-hmm. What level did I work it at? Probably a high level brown.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I didn't go as hard as I possibly can. I'd be here. Ah! That's how I'd be working it if I didn't want you guys to lose your hearing. But, that being said, you should know that there's a higher level. You go here. Ah! Higher level equals faster, stronger, more on purpose, and still accurate. You can keep practicing it. If you were taking it easy, no big deal. Make sure the thought goes into your head. It's more important to be accurate and in control than to be out of control and miss. Take that, Joey! I was out of control and I missed completely. Right? Does that hurt? No. And if you know what you're doing, you're like, boom! Kick them in the ground as they're running, right? So it's more important to be accurate and in control. Now, me, I have vents of lots of out of control parts, but I still try to maintain my accuracy. I try to make it so my crazy goes up, but my focus stays forward. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Good. All right, let's Kyotsuke then. So, Kyotsuke! And hands up. What kind of school are we?
Black Belt School!
Ray, you guys are dismissified. High five your neighbor. Good. Finish these people off. You've been finished.